following the amphibious landings at Ley and Bougainville, as Task Force 10 and 7 withdrew back to their forward operating areas during the early morning hours of the 28th. Enemy aircraft were spotted traveling west, just north of Santa Isabel and Maleta Island. By mid-morning, Wildcats from Guadalcanal identified them as naval fighter aircraft, and by the afternoon began engaging a large formation of Zeros before withdrawing back to their airfield. With another large carrier fleet operating somewhere east of Maleta, Task Force 7 steamed at full speed back to Guadalcanal and prepared to engage the enemy by the morning of the 29th. Welcome back to War on the Sea. It is day 54, September 29th, 1942. It is 5 a.m. in the morning, as I thought it might be at the beginning of this episode. Now, one thing did happen in the middle of the night, but it really wasn't worth showing. A lone transport tried to come into Buna to probably drop off some troops or supplies. It met Task Force 15, and didn't last more than a few minutes. It was really dark. You couldn't really see much, so I didn't record it. But we sank a transport again coming into Buna, and that's about it. Task Force 10, Saratoga, Task Force 30, they have returned to Buna. Task Force 30 isn't quite back yet, but it's making its way there. Here's the situation in Ley. We have 13,000 and a half troops still, almost... well, about 9,300 supplies, and we're still in the same situation we were yesterday. Over in Bougainville, kind of the same thing. 7,600 troops, that's about 17,000 supplies. Still waiting on that to end. Should soon. I have my search aircraft up. We have 6 Sunderlands in Milne Bay that will be fanning across this area of the Solomon Sea. I have 2 of them here. One coming up this way, one coming up this way. Not very far. This is what it looks like. And let's see, here's the other one, something like that. I have 6 Sunderlands in Santa Isabel. The first one going out to here. They're going about 300 miles. The last one over here, so they're kind of spread out across here. Same with Maleta. They start here and right here, so they're in this arc here. I have 3 from Guadalcanal Island, and they will be moving in these directions. Like this, and I have, I think, 6 from Santa Cruz. 3 Mariners, which are kind of spread out where I think the Japanese fleet is, which is somewhere, I'm thinking, like here in this area. And then I have some ducks that are taking this part right here. And I think that's it. Task Force 21 is on its way back to New Hebrides to get more. What I really need is some engineering parts. Now, I have fuel coming to Guadalcanal here. This is going to be enough to go up to level 5 airfield. This, I only have a couple of engineering ships with engineering parts, so I'm still going to need some engineering parts. They are back in New Hebrides. We have some here, and that's why Task Force 21 is coming back to get those. Task Force 25 does have some fuel, and they are making their way up to Guadalcanal. So we'll just go ahead and get them like this. And okay, here's Task Force 7. I had it come down through the slot down too close to Guadalcanal because I think I'm preparing for when I meet the Japanese task force. Here's Task Force 1 here coming down to help. Here's Task Force 20. Slow, but I think it's got its it's far enough away from Buchan now that it won't be attacked. We'll see. I do have some aircraft here at Guadalcanal to help if needed. And that's pretty much it. It's 5 o'clock. We're going to roll the clock here in a second and see what's going on. By the way, I did mention about Enterprise in the comments in the last section. Something happened in the game and I didn't get my command points for Enterprise returning for whatever reason. So Task Force 2 is just going to sit here. I probably won't get her back. She's ready to go, but I just don't have the command points to buy her because I didn't get them returned to me. So that's fine. I think we're almost done anyway. We do have, again, one more task force to deal with here, and then one more trip to get some engineering parts, and that's pretty much it. So let's roll the clock. And it didn't take long. 1 minute after 5 a.m., here is the Japanese carrier. Right here, right off the coast of Maleta, probably 10 miles off the coast of Maleta. I don't know how many aircraft they have, but we have a ton of aircraft. I will show you what we're going to send against this poor task force. We have Hornet, 20 Wildcats, and we can add, I think Guadalcanal has, let's see what they have, 12 plus Air Cobras. And then we have some, at Maleta, we have 6 Lightning, so probably 40 fighters. We have 15 Dauntless here. We have, I think, 9 at Guadalcanal, I believe. Yep. Mitchell's also, and I think we have 9 torpedo bombers, Avengers. And that's not all. We have, again, the Havocs, Catalinas with torpedoes. I have a bunch of Catalinas at Guadalcanal Island, a bunch of Catalinas at Maleta, a bunch of Catalinas at Santa Isabel, and not that. And we have also bombers down here. We're going to send everything against this task force right now, and bomb it back into the Stone Age. I'm going to get everything in the air. Okay, I'm trying to coordinate everything. I have all of my fighters. Here are the Japanese fighters that have been launched from the carrier. I figured they would, and I thought maybe I might lose some freighters here, but these look like they're all fighters. And they're not coming down this way. It looks like they're headed, yeah, to my fighters. I have here, let's see, 6 Lightnings from Maleta. I have 12 Wildcats from Guadalcanal, 20 Wildcats from Hornet, and I have some P-39s coming in, but I got them up late because I had a whole bunch of stuff here to launch from Guadalcanal, and pretty much everything's up. But we have like 40 fighters here, plus I have the Mitchells here because they're good at shooting down fighters too. So we're going to have this big furball right here. And then when we're done with this set of aircraft, we're going to go destroy all these aircraft with our fighters. We're just going to basically plow a course, just sweep the skies of Japanese aircraft, heading towards their carrier in front of the bombers. And I think by the time we get there with the bombers, all the fighters will be down. So let's let this go right about there. Oh, no. Where do you think you're going? Let's go into the Wildcats, or we could just yeah, let's go tactical, see if we can find them real quick. All right, it's just one, looks like it's just 1-0, and we might have to get our Lightnings to come chase it down because, well, I don't know, it looks like it wants to fight. It isn't going to last long, I'll tell you that. Okay. 1 down. Let's continue on. Let's have all the fighters. I'll have all the fighters continue this way. Hopefully we can catch all these. Okay, we have another one to do right here. I still don't have the Air Cobras over, but that's fine. This should be more than enough. Let's go tactical. This may be just small groups of zeros. We'll find out shortly. Alright, we found them. Oh, it's just, again, it's just one. And the Mitchells are keeping it away. I think I'll have the Mitchells turn. That way it'll be easier for them to shoot that thing down. Yep, there it goes. Bye-bye. Okay, that's another one down. Alright, let's go in the Wildcats again. And there it is. Yeah, just it just looks like it's single fighters. Well, remember, I think last episode we shot down several of them. Alright, that one's down. We'll retreat. Now, there was one of them that got away, but I'm not going to worry about it. Let's clear this. Keep clearing the way. I'm going to start moving the bombers up now. Okay, we have some encounters with the air cobras. Where are the air cobras? Right here. We got more fighters over here. So I'm going to try and start making my way back. Okay, it looks like we shot down... What did we shoot down here? We lost 2 air cobras. They lost 1. And that looks like a 0 that just got shot down. We have 2 of them right here. And more coming in. But it looks like we're shooting them down. We've got 4 shot down to our 1. We just outnumbered them, that's why. Oh, these guys can't seem to hit this one. There it goes. New contacts. More fighters. Alright, there's a ton of Wildcats on the way. The Air Cobras have put up a good fight so far. They did really well. But now here come all the Wildcats, and so this is all going to be over shortly. Okay, I think that's the last one. It took longer than I expected with all these Wildcats. Let's take a look at the report. Yep, 14 aircraft lost. Gone. We lost 5. I believe most of those were P-39s. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, it looks like P-39s. Alright, let's report one more time. Yeah, there's nothing else here. So we'll retreat. And we may have to wait a little bit before we can see the carrier again. We'll see, but that should be it for the fighters. And I believe my aircraft can stay up for a while until we spot the carrier again. So I'm going to make my way over here and have everybody just hanging out until the carrier appears. Okay, we have some bombers here coming from the carrier. I found the carrier again. It didn't take long. I don't know if I want to... I think I might have the Air Cobras follow them. I don't want to lose the carrier again. So let's have the Air Cobras follow those bombers. Probably back up this way. While we gather our bombers. Okay, I probably can't wait any longer. The Air Cobras, I think, have like 25 nautical miles endurance left. Let's go tactical. Get this carrier. Look at all these aircraft. Massive groups of aircraft here. Should be able to spot the carrier. The task force here. There they are. Alright, well, you know the drill. I have to organize these aircraft. Let's see what we want to go after here. Probably for now, obviously the carrier and the battleship. There's the Yamato. Holy crap. Thing's huge. Carrier should be right behind it. Yep, there she is. Shokaku class, and this one is likely, yep, the Zuikaku. There she is. Her last day above water. Okay. This one may be a bit more difficult, but we're definitely going to go after her as well. Those are our two big targets, and then they have some light cruisers here, like usual. Probably a app transport, 3 destroyers up front. Yep. And then these are transports. Okay, so carrier first. Let's get the airplanes ready. Okay, first attack of the day. I'm bringing in 4 Dauntless groups to attack the carrier. I'm going to try and drag some flak before I do that. I have some Wildcats coming down. I'm going to have them start circling until they're ready to go over the formation. And then... actually, they're probably pretty close, so I'm going to have... let's have these guys turn. And hopefully... actually, let's have the Wildcats start going over the formation now. We'll have them move in this direction. And then I'll have these attack their target. Okay, I wonder how she's doing. We're probably... she looks actually not that bad. Actually, no, she looks horrible. Let's take a look at the report and see. Let's see how many we see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 bomb hits. No. Many bomb hits. Let's see what we're... never mind, we sank... the Zuikaku. She's going down in one pass. That was amazing. We had... how many hits did we have? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... at least 10, maybe 12 in there, and then 6 more. Yeah, that's enough. That'll do it. That will do it. Here comes the light cruiser. Came over to see if they can help. No, a little too late for that. Okay, I think that shook him up pretty well. There's the battleship. She's our next target. We're going to probably send in all of the Dauntlesses against the battleship. I'm going to give it a little bit of time. Let's see what these ships do. See if they kind of scatter. Not too much time, just a little bit of time, and see what happens. Okay, it looks like the battleship is a little bit tangled up with a light cruiser. So here come the Mitchells. They're coming in to do their attack run. I've already marked them as a target. I'm going to tell them to attack individually. Attack. And attack. And we'll see if we can score some hits here. I think we got the light cruiser too. Let's take a look and see. We got quite a few hits, and these were all, I believe they were all 1,000-pound AP bombs. So let's take a look. Report. The light cruiser has critical damage, heavy flooding. The battleship only has minor damage, and I know it. I know it got a few hits on it. Don't know if we'll be able to sink this sucker. But again, we're going to keep trying. I can't even see where the bombs hit. Alright, I have some Wildcats on the way. They're going to drag some flak. I want to target 6 with my Dauntlesses and have them go in. Let's go ahead and have them attack right now. Have them all attack. Okay, it looks like several more direct hits. I would say at least a dozen, maybe? It looks like a lot to me. I don't know. Let's see what the report says now. Moderate damage, no flooding. I don't know what it takes to kill this thing. What about the light cruiser? What does it look like? Still heavy damage, critical flooding. Okay, that might be going down. Ooh, we got some fires going. We got some fires going. On the Yamato. Let's see, what else do we got? We do have the torpedo planes. The Avengers, they're probably next. It depends on, I guess, the speed. What's this traveling at? 8 knots? Maybe it's time for the Avengers, but I kind of want to wait until the battleship isn't moving that much to bring them in. I think the Havocs are going to be next. And then after that, I don't have a whole lot else. Oh, I have the Catalinas. And they all have 2 torpedoes each. So, who knows? Maybe a gigantic group of a large group of torpedoes might do it, depending on how many hits we can get. I'm going to bring the Havocs in now. I think we're going to bomb, probably move them right about here and move this way. Okay, I think I only got a few hits. Maybe 3. Nah, a couple hits. And I don't think these were very powerful bombs. Moderate damage, yeah, we didn't get a whole lot of damage on her. You know, I think torpedoes are going to be it. And I think that's all we have left. Let's take a look real quick. Let's let the Havocs... I might have the Havocs stay. I did bring the Mitchells back. They're up here. They're coming back because I want to use... I'm going to try out their the guns in the nose, the cannons, and see just what kind of devastation they can do. Dauntlesses are all leaving, it looks like. Okay, so I guess We're going to wait here and wait until we can get a good lineup on the battleship with the Avengers. Okay, she doesn't look like she's turning. I don't want to go on a torpedo run if she's turning. I think, yeah, she actually is. She's turning to port a little bit. Oh, we sunk another, I think this was the freighter. No, this is the light cruiser, the one that was right beside the battleship. She finally sunk. There is also a, where is it? A little transport here that we probably should sink before we leave. The other light cruiser also has moderate damage, so maybe we can get it too. Still trying to line this up. I don't know exactly when we're going to be going after the battleship, but it may be fairly soon. Okay, I'm about ready to do the run. This looks like it's working nicely. Let's have these Avengers attack. And then these attack, and then these do their run. And let's see if we can get some torpedo hits on the battleship. Pretty sure I lost some Avengers there, but I did get 1, 2, 3, 4 torpedo hits and 5 duds, which I guess is a good ratio. Let's take a look at the damage. We're looking now at heavy damage, moderate flooding. We're getting there. We're getting there. I need to find number 3 and go ahead and sink it. Where is number 3? Number 3's right here. Aha. Yeah, just maybe one bomb would do it. Even a little strafing would probably do it. So we'll take care of that before we leave. Battleship. Oh, there's more fires starting. Let's get the... I think all we have left are some Catalinas. You know what? We could strafe it with the Mitchells. That's why I brought them back. But let's try the Catalinas first. We're probably going to lose many of those. But I want to get them over here so we can get started on that. We'll do our run probably from right about here. Okay, I got the Havocs on the move. We're going to try and sink that transport. I think it's right here. I think that's what we're looking for. Yeah, let's... I made it the target. We're going to strafe it. Let's move up a little bit. I'm still moving the Catalinas into position, but it's going to be a while to go after this battleship. Right now, we're just going to, you know, I think I'll probably maybe go after the transports if I can. So let's sink this one. I'm going to tell them to go ahead and attack that one, and, you know, one pass will do it. So let's go ahead and get really fast on here, on this. Well, maybe not. Let's take a look at number 3. Critical, critical. Actually, she should sink. I didn't see an explosion, but I think we'll be fine. Let's have these group up. And we'll bring them out here. We'll leave them out here just in case we need them. In case this doesn't sink. And get them out of flak range. Okay, I'm going to manually guide these in. Because they are going rather slow. And I'm probably going to get them like right about here before I tell them to attack. I need to make the battleship the target. Oh, it's already the target. Okay. Alright, this could be a massive failure. Oh, they're at 3,400 feet. Yep, they're slow, but they seem to be effective. I think I got several more torpedo hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go from the top. Oh my gosh. Lots of I think, did we just sink the battleship? We did. We sank the Yamato. I think it's the Yamato. We'll find out when the battle's over. But how many torpedo hits did we get? We must have got, I think, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 torpedo hits. 9 torpedo hits. And probably lots of, well, lots of duds. Maybe half. But Catalina's sank the Yamato. Love it. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. We still have some Mitchells and some Havocs that we can use to strafe. Probably, what's left? Where are the, I want to see, we have number 7 and number 2. Number 2 and number 7 right here. These two. This is a destroyer. That's a destroyer. So it's just 2 and 7. There is this light cruiser. I'm not really sure. Well, you know what? We might bring the Mitchells in to strafe it, just for the hell of it. Let's do it. Let's bring them down here. Let's make number 5 the target for the Mitchells. What's their altitude? Gonna have to bring them back down. Yep. So I'll bring them back down. We're gonna go strafe that one and then take care of the 2 transports, and then we'll get out of here. Alright, let's take a look at the report. This was number 5. Number 5, heavy damage, moderate flooding. We're going to have to swing around for another pass. The other Mitchells are right here. Let's just have them target and attack right now. And I'll have the other Mitchells turn around. Well, she's on fire. Almost the entire ship is on fire. Let's take a look now. Number 5, critical moderate flooding. Gosh. I don't think I have any other bombs. I guess I could bring in the A-20s and try their luck. Let's go ahead and target them. And we'll just go ahead and tell them to attack. The Mitchells, I think we're going to do the same thing. Have them turn around and attack. You guys aren't done yet. Okay, look at the fires on this thing. I mean, it's shot down a lot of my Mitchells, which I don't really mind. I'll get those back within a few days, but wow, this thing is really hard to kill. Let's take a look at the report. Okay, critical damage, critical flooding. It will sink now. And there's still number 2 and 7 out there, but to be honest, I don't know if I really need to go after them. Let's see, there's 2, they're right next to each other. There goes the light cruiser. They're right next to each other, but they're protected by these destroyers. Do I want to? I don't know. I could maybe try swinging them around, but I think maybe we're done. I think maybe we're done here. I mean, there they are. Look at those 2. They're like cuddled together, like, help us, help us. Maybe if we stay together, we'll be okay. No, probably not. And the only reason they're going to be okay is because I'm going to leave. I think we're done. Even if they do have some troops on here, it's not going to matter much. They have 2 destroyers. Task Force 1's moving in. If I can catch them or they're all dead. We're going to go ahead and leave. Here's the report. We earned 18 command points. We sank the carrier. We sank the battleship. We sank both light cruisers and 1 of the transports. I'd call that a good day's work. Let's go ahead and retreat. Okay, now I have to do something about these 2. Maybe I'm going to see if I can bring out my, where's my, the lightnings. I'm going to see if I can go chase these down and see if I can, well, no, they don't look like they're going after this. No, they don't look like they're going after my transports. Let's send the Dauntlesses. Let's have them all return to base. Probably the Dauntlesses, the Havocs, everything but the fighters are going to return to base. And then I'm going to see if I can chase down these bombers here. Oh, and let's bring in, where's Task Force 1? Actually, they're still a good distance away. They might be able to catch them. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, it's a little bit after 12:30 in the afternoon, and not a whole lot of anything has happened since this morning's battle. What's left of this task force here, the destroyers and the transports, look like they're headed out of the area, but I have a Catalina trailing them because, well, I noticed that they were headed to the northeast, so Task Force 1 altered course and came through this way, and we're going to catch this small fleet here and destroy it, but probably not on this episode. I want to leave something for the next one, and the next one will probably be the last episode, more than likely, because we have Task Force 21. All I need is to get Task Force 21 down here, pick up some engineering parts, bring them up here, and then we're done. And they will reach New Hebrides probably before, let's see, 24 hours, midday tomorrow, and it'll probably be a day and a half or so to get back up there. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, there's a carrier here. No, it's not a carrier. I actually looked at it with this Sunderland. It is a fleet oiler. I don't know why it's showing carrier. This is a light cruiser. I've already checked it, but again, it's the same one that just keeps roaming around the Solomon Sea looking for something to do. This is a destroyer escort. That's pretty much it. I don't know what this is. It's probably a sub, but I don't really care. I haven't seen much of anything other than that, so I think we're going to leave it here, and when we get back again, we're going to take care of the rest of this fleet with Task Force 1. I'm positive we're going to catch it probably way before the end of the day, and then I think by the 30th we'll probably be done. So we'll see how it goes, but that's my expectation. Thanks for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Come back and see the final one, and I'll see you then. Bye.